Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. You guys find yourself at the end of day one. I think Tapian was about to suggest something.
Yeah, a little gaming evening. I pull out my gaming cards. Yeah, if you want to, Desmond, we could play a little game.
He eyes you.
Oh, if anybody else wants to play.
What sort of game?
A card game. And you can choose the one if you want to. We have enough cards. Just a little bit of fun. I mean, we are here to have fun, right?
Give me a charisma check.
We can play Go Fish. And if you lose, you get dunked into the sea.
This will not work.
Look, I'm here to have a vacation with my family. I'm not here to play games with you. Go to work. Okay.
Erschlagend.
All right, so just so you guys know, to kind of help motivate you, I'm making a list of all the things you do that Desmond likes, and a list of all the things you do that Desmond dislikes. And at the end of the day, we'll compare them and then give you a reward amount based on the net positive or the net negative. So, you know, however you want to metagame that, however you want to like please Desmond through your actions is fine. But I'm just going to be detracting things down.
Oh, and someone I will tell him. I want to tell you if. What was your daughter's name again? Sorry, I never asked.
Layla.
Layla. Yeah, Layla, was it? Sorry. If she's interested, since I know she's a apprentice wizard, a student of the wizard school, if she ever wants to talk about it, my people are actually a bit magic resistant, and I know a few spells as part of our culture. If she ever wants to talk about it, no. And I just said as
family
I'm going...
vacation.
I know, and I'm going back.
Did you just volunteer to be a guinea pig for a pubescent teenage witch?
I think he did.
You are not so clever, are you?
So it's nighttime. Two of you are sleeping north of Desmond. Two of you are sleeping south of Desmond and Co.
I thought we were sleeping like west and east, but whatever.
It's north and south because the beach runs north-south.
All right, that makes sense.
Yeah. North-south. Anyway, that night, someone on the north side give me a perception check, and someone on the south side give me a perception check.
North was left, right?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Left and right is north. Left is south. North is right.
Neal?
That's why we had east and west confused with north and south.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Neal.
Yes, Gerald.
Before we, start getting ready for bed, I'm gonna use a cure light wounds on that guy that got slashed.
Oh. Okay, he's still passed out where Tapian left him, so
Right.
you can
Yeah.
heal him up. That's very considerate of you, Gerald. That's
Excellent.
very nice.
Which also means he's going to be out for pretty much the rest of the night and tomorrow. Good
Okay.
thinking.
Anyway.
So, can
what are
I
we doing?
get a perception check?
I already gave you one.
Okay. 26. That's for the north side?
Yes.
And someone on the south side. I think that's
28.
Gerald and Tapian.
Yep.
22 and 28. Okay, everyone gave perception checks. Okay, fine. I only wanted one person, but it'll work.
I didn't, because I listened.
Thank you, Cassandra. Why don't you take 5 extra experience for listening?
I mean, I can't do anything for Gerald not listening.
We'll see if I live.
Yeah.
I have more experience than hit points at the moment.
Wait, everyone has more experience than hit points.
Yeah,
for
but
one
this is
session.
my 5 first.
Mm-hmm. All right. You guys keep vigilant watches. No one comes to bother Desmond or his family during the night. It goes swimmingly.
Excellent.
Oh, and just so you know, in the night, I will always have my lantern on. A bit covered, so I won't be a beacon,
Mhm.
but will always have it on, regardless of
Neal?
if I'm sleeping or not.
Okay.
Neal,
Yeah.
Gerald goes to bed early and makes sure to get up super early.
I figured Gerald would go to bed around like 6 or 7 and then wake up at 4 in the morning and just be awake at night. You know, you're like 95 years old or something, right?
87, but yes.
Yeah,
He's gonna start
Are we gonna hear
fishing.
you run around like trying like you can't you have to go to the toilet like like you're just constantly.
Yeah, you guys get up to use the restroom. He's already out on the beach fishing.
All
Can I
right.
make a fishing check, Neal?
You can. Go ahead and give me a fishing check.
All right. Not bad.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, you catch some lovely fish for breakfast or for whatever purpose you have. Is this like a
Now
catch
can
and
I make a
release?
cooking check?
Oh, okay. You want to cook them. Yeah, give me a cooking check.
Hold on, where
How many
is my
skills do you have?
cooking?
Every single one.
Yeah.
All right. This isn't always the best one. It's all right.
Hmm.
So I think I
Oh,
have
very nice.
breakfast of fish ready for when people get up.
Yeah, the moment he starts like cooking it, I'll probably hear it and get up and like, we're on the beach, all right?
Mhm.
Got to do a shirtless workout.
Oh, all right.
Yep. Like that's the only proper way to freaking do beach workouts, you know?
It's
I-
shirtless.
Oh yes, naturally.
I try not to stare. Like a lady does not stare.
Give me a willpower check to see if you stare.
What's
The
my
bosses.
It is 10. I have very average willpower.
Like,
Oh no!
Oh! Brock, give me a charisma check to see if you notice Cassandra staring at you.
It's like
I
it's
would
like
say no because I'm just like too focused on the push-ups.
Maybe
Like,
give me a
absolutely.
charisma check anyway.
All right, fine.
If you're really focused on your push-ups, you can give it to me at disadvantage.
Excellent. I think I will do that. I'll just roll one.
it's like I'm trying like but like it's like the
KL, keep lowest.
Excellent. I don't care.
Oh, you do not notice at
It's like,
all.
freaking like I'm running around, jump in the water every now and then. It's like freaking like system shock and all that crap. It's like, oh, let's go and run around with some more.
I do that like I doesn't notice and I go to fetch some things I go fetch like a bit of paper and I start scribbling down like I'm sketching him.
all right. So, Neal?
Gerald, you're cooking. Are you making breakfast for yourself, or what's the deal with this?
I'm making breakfast for trying for everyone. Like Desmond, the party members, everyone.
All right, so you arrive with this breakfast of roasted fish. And how do you go about presenting this to Desmond's family? Desmond and Borscht, right?
Well, when they wake up, I just kind of, wave at Desmond and say, Desmond, I caught some fish and have cooked us some breakfast.
He gives you a curious look and waves you over.
I bring some fish over to him.
How did you cook this fish and how are you presenting it to him?
I mean, it's don't really.
I mean, like, you didn't bring a
I'm
frying
not-
pan with you, did you? So how did you cook the fish?
Just like cut the scales off the fish.
Oh, did you do like one
Got
of those
it.
like, stuff them on a stick thing?
Yeah. on the
So it's
stick.
like fish on a stick that you're bringing him.
Yep.
All right. He needs to make a grub skill check. Oh, this is delicious, Gerald. I see your function now. I just thought you were a batty old person that these people were hanging around with. Maybe you were Tapian's grandfather or something. Oh, this is delicious.
I'm a gray-skinned elf with the red mohawk.
You're a red-skinned elf with a mohawk?
Yes.
When we're doing character introductions, these are the details you need to give. Desmond's like,
hold on.
hi, what's your name? And you're like, oh, I'm Tapian. I use a big sword. But I
That's
think,
always
hi, I'm
spice for the
Tapian,
day.
the red-skinned elf with
I
a
thought
mohawk
you
and a
knew.
prosthetic hand and wears a big sword.
I mean,
There's so
was a
many
few-
characters that come and go. I can't remember them all, and the chat doesn't know them all.
I definitely didn't remember that.
See, I didn't remember it either. All right. Is there anything
Anyway.
else crazy about you guys that we need to know? There's a half orc. There's a red-skinned elf with a mohawk. There's an old man. Rock, do you have like a beak
got,
for a
like-
nose?
I've got like 3 swords. I've got the numbers 1337 painted on my chest and my name on the back, almost like it's a basketball jersey. That one's important.
You have the numbers 1337 tattooed on your chest?
No, on like painted on the armor.
On the armor, okay.
Yes, on the armor. On the armor.
Okay.
No, not on the chest.
Neal, if you want to know how he looks like in face, like just look at the Route 20 picture.
I don't enable those things because they take up too much real estate.
Neal, you need to get on my level. I have so much real estate.
Sorry, you
on
need
my-
to get on my level. We don't. We don't do the avatars because they take up too much space.
How could you not do the Neal tire?
Yeah, how could you not do a wheel?
The Rock doesn't look anything like his portrait. His portrait's
Oh,
a
no,
big
of
black
course not.
bird.
No, of course not.
Then what are you
He's a-
talking
no,
about?
It was talking about Tapian.
Yes.
Oh, about Tapian. Okay, but
I just
you
think
just
you
look
need
like
to
a
get on my-
DBZ character.
I don't
He
know,
is a
it's been while.
DBZ character.
Yeah, he's been a Dragon Ball Z character this entire time, Neal.
So it's the red-haired mohawk. I thought you said red-skinned elf with a mohawk.
No, gray-skinned elf with a red mohawk.
Got it. Okay, putting it together now. Got it.
Oh, Neal, what's going on? You confused the day with Sunday. you confused me.
It's getting
It's too much long war.
I just got back from a long vacation, and my mind has not gotten back into real-world applications.
Just say it's long war.
It's long war, guys. Let's blame
It's
it
a
on
long war vacation.
All right. Day 2. Everyone's fed breakfast. Desmond loved it. Layla and
Worked out.
Lizzie. Oh my God, Lizzie loves it. Layla hates it. You know,
Well, of course
Layla.
she does.
Of course, Lizzie and Desmond enjoy the food, and Layla, being the precocious little brat that she is, like picks at the fish a little bit and goes like, "Ugh, "This is like, it tastes like fire. It's totally gross." And she just like chucks the fish into the sand, ruining it. Borscht will eat anything.
I look so
Anything.
sad at the fish.
I guess I'll finish my workout, run up still shirtless, like omega 3s, and eat the fish.
The fish that's in the sand?
No, not the fish that's in the sand, just like whatever fish that Gerald made for me.
I will eat some of it. And seeing Layla's reaction, I just pat it on my back and don't make too much out of it. Just move on.
Actually, I'm gonna scoop up the fish that got thrown in the sand and then just keep it for if that giant bird comes back.
Ooh.
All right.
Anyway, I will build up the small tent I have near our. I forgot the word again. Anyway, near our little
Cabana.
cabana.
Have you never
have
heard
to
the
let-
term a cabana boy before?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. Near the cabana, I will build up my little tent to like a sun blocker
Okay.
and sit in it so I can view out on the south side of the beach and see everything there.
Sure. Can I get perception checks from the whole party? Give me 1 sec so I can actually mark something in chat.
Like, as I'm scribbling, like it's like trying to like make the rock. Just,
Oh, nice.
I have no concept of proportions whatsoever.
All right,
Excellent.
21, 20.
Excellent.
Give me your perception checks, everybody. That's making them.
Excellent.
I'm currently occupied with putting up the tent.
Whoa! We lost somebody. Nick.
Oh, Nick!
Oh,
Oh,
man.
the old man. He had a heart attack.
The old man just has an heart attack and dies.
Oh, there
Oh
goes.
no!
He's like, the sadness of what Lila did overwhelmed his fragile heart.
She killed
That's
him.
why you are nice to old people, guys.
Yeah, don't be
If they feel sadness, it could kill them at any moment. It's actually not medical. I have no medical knowledge about that topic, so don't trust me on this.
Yeah.
Don't trust, but still don't be a dick to old people.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't. Unless they are dicks to you.
Okay. Simon, can you cycle your cam real quick just to get everyone in the right order again?
Right. Let's see.
Perfect. Beautiful.
So Nick, Joe just had a small stroke. We agree on.
A small stroke. You're fine now. So, what? I still need a perception check from Gerald. Yeah.
For what's going on?
Well, we need the perception check first.
Don't you mean, what's going on? I just...
Oh, I see everything.
I think he nicked off.
If you
That's good.
roll natural
I like
one
that.
right now, Nick, you actually had a stroke. Good God.
Either that or he just like did one of those just randomly fall asleep.
I rolled a natural 19, so I have a 32 perception check.
I don't see
Is
it.
it not showing up?
Not yet. It'll probably show up eventually.
You are
I
not
don't
in
even
the roll 20 either, so
Oh, that's true. I don't even see you in roll 20.
Ah, dang it.
you have to re-roll.
What a shame.
Oh, there is
Loading.
the wheel Neal.
There we go. Beautiful. Okay. So, Cassandra, you are the first one to spot this. It's just before noon. Everyone's been having a great day down here at the beach. But you notice, just north of where you guys are, there's somebody out in the water. And they're kind of flailing around helplessly, but they're not saying anything. Oh my God, someone's drowning.
No! I go full beach watch.
Can you
Baywatch.
swim, Cassandra?
Oh God.
In my dreams.
So Cassandra, the half-orc, Baywatches towards the water.
And I just like... Yeah. I need some rope. Well, how far away?
like stop shopping for water. Oh, yeah, I can't swim. I need some rope.
They're like 100 feet out. They're
Good
really
thing
far out
I
into the
have-
water.
Good thing I have that much rope. Where's it at?
It's not a matter of having that much rope. It's a matter how do you get the rope 100 feet out into the water? You can't
Can we
throw
t-
rope 100 feet.
Sure you can.
No.
You can throw like spears
it's like-
100 feet.
It's like 33 meters. Of course you can throw.
But you
if
can throw spears because they're aerodynamic and meant to be thrown. Rope is really awkward.
Can't you,
can't chuck
can't you
rope
tie the
100
rope
feet.
to like a
Yeah.
rock?
Well, you guys are gonna have to get creative here.
you hit the person on the head with a rock.
No, I meant like throwing the rock.
The rock.
That'd be probably pretty hard.
I mean, either way, the problem is solved.
So, like, but if you don't have swimming, right?
No, I don't.
You just flap about like a helpless puppy. Like,
Yeah, I've got geology for idiots, jumping, mountaineering, and running. So
Right, so
I can
if
run with
you
it.
can try and make a swimming check at -5, but if you fail, you're likely to be out there helpless with them drowning.
how about the one with the highest ties a rope around them, and we can like they can try and swim out. But
Sure, but this person's drowning, so hurry up.
Tie the rope around Rock quickly. He is probably the best swimmer out of all of us.
no.
It is strength based after all.
All right, fine.
By the way, do I notice that this?
I certainly wouldn't be any help. Despite my love of fish,
Hey, take
I
it.
can't
Can you swim?
with a damn.
You should try.
All right, fine. So I'll like take all my armor off, basically be down in just pants, and oh, there goes.
I like start like take up my note block and start like
Gerald, how about you keep an eye out so nobody else does something while we are all occupied with it?
Right.
and like tie the rope around my
I'll
waist,
head back. You guys, best of luck.
give them the end of it, and like, all right. As soon as I grab him, you reel me in. All right. If it looks like I'm going down, you reel me in.
Yep, no problem.
I don't want to die saving this guy.
No problem.
Because then you just have 2 bodies to deal with.
All right, Rock, this person is drowning. They don't have much time. You need to get to them right away.
Oh, yeah. Like, I can run fast.
All right. Give me your best Rocky Baywatch. Which is great, because The Rock is actually going to be in the new Baywatch that's coming out.
Yes, exactly. So
can you stand up and give me your best Baywatch slow motion running?
No, because you wouldn't be able to see me very long because I don't have a big camera.
But you can run in place.
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
Is that good enough?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Love it. Okay. So give me that strength check.
All right, -5, you said?
-5.
I have another hand on the rope, like, you know, on the beach.
Oh, that wouldn't have. Even without that wouldn't have been a pass.
So The Rock jumps in the water, starts swimming as hard as he can, but he doesn't really know what he's doing, so he's kind of just like doggy paddling. And then like a big wave
really
comes
hard and like
and crashes on it, and he just like tumbles through the waves, and then his arms start flailing, and he looks like he's drowning. You have to pull him in. He's like spewing up water and coughing and struggling.
Start hauling in. I am.
You want to try something else?
Hurry!
Maybe
This person's about to drown.
Neal, on my way back, I'm just going to look for random beachgoers and ask around, see if anyone knows how to swim, and then point in the direction of the drowning guy.
Okay.
Are there any seagulls around? Like big seagulls?
Yes, there are seagulls around.
We could try and shoot a fish into that part and see if we pick it up.
Give them a piece of bread, a giant baguette.
Tie a rope against a seagull and see.
All right, Gerald. So
fry.
there is a group of 4 that are just walking along the beach, harmlessly. Not interacting with Desmond or any of those people. They're just like being normal folks walking by that you can run up to or hobble up to, however you move. How would you like to ask them if they can save this person?
Do any of you know how to swim? Please hurry.
Excuse me, old man? What sort of question is that?
There's a person drowning out there. Do any of you know how to swim?
One person spots the person you're talking to, kind of shields his eyes from the sun, spots the drowning person, looks back to you and goes, "Is that your son? Your grandchild? Your great-grandchild?
I don't know who he is.
Your great-great-great-grandchild?
I don't know who the hell he is. Listen here, Sonny. Jim, do you know how to swim or not? You're wasting time.
All right. The guy rips off his shirt, takes off his pants, dives in the water, and paddles out to save him. You guys, this random bystander does indeed save the person, but you guys almost lose the Rock in the process.
After we dragged him back in and I see the bystander just going at it, I go back to my post and keep a lookout.
The person does get saved, but the credit goes to the random bystander instead of the party.
And it's a noble, so now we don't get the extra reward.
Yep.
Neal, I use a cure light wounds on the drowning man once he gets back to shore to alleviate the pain.
You help to him cough up all the extra sea foam and salt water that was in his lungs, and he thanks you profusely and crawls off to a shady spot to go fall asleep.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Finish
Make
hacking
sure
up
you're
crap.
far enough away from the water. You don't want the water to rise and you drowning again.
So as this person is
sorry.
climbing up onto the grassy part, and as everyone's kind of recovering from this, out in the same direction of where that drowning person comes, you see this large red shell emerging from the water.
I'm gonna go grab my armor and start putting it on.
And as gets closer, you see a giant crab emerging from the water.
Oh, it's armor.
A
Yeah. it's supposed to be
big,
like armor.
Neal, I
menacing,
immediately start
mean
casting something.
giant crab.
I'm
It's
going-
skirmish time. Rock, what sort of armor do you have?
Scale. It's
All right.
whatever gives me the 6.
It's gonna take you 2 rounds to put on your armor.
That's fine.
Okay,
Neal.
I'm going. Since combat starts, my amazing display of skill. And
Neal.
I intimidate the crab to go a bit slower.
Slower.
The crab is unaffected by your intimidation. It is not smart enough to be impressed by your amazing display of swordsmanship. It is.
But it says it causes all opponents who see the display.
You know, I don't care what the rules say. The giant crab is not terrified of your
Neal,
swordsmanship.
hold on. Hold on, Neal. Maybe it gets affected by my spell because I'm casting light on its eyes.
Ooh. Alright, you did call that as soon as I said giant crab, so I'll let you get the light spell off first. Why'd the music stop?
It didn't.
It did.
Music stopped for me.
I still hear it. Oh, now it's
Roll 20.
Well, 20
Maybe we
man.
should check with Lizzie to see if the red crab is endangered.
That's all the music stopped.
now it
we go.
stopped.
Refresh the
Time to
page.
die.
Clash of Kings should be playing now, but nothing. You know, roll 20. Okay. You're a wonderful piece of software. I use you all the time. Sometimes you're just a little buggy. There we
Sometimes
go.
it's a piece of shit.
Sometimes you just have to talk nice.
Okay, so you're gonna cast light at the giant crab man's eyes. He gets
Oh, so that's a giant crab man.
saving throw. Yes, it is a crab man. Now that it has fully emerged from the water, it's a bipedal giant crab.
Are there any sea lions around to fight this thing?
Neal, that's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
Oh yeah. The red dragon living under a church nearby Berkshire. That's not ridiculous. But this one crab man.
Well,
crab man. That's
I
fair.
guess it's not as ridiculous as that fucking horse with like a mustache and like a human face and a mustache.
Oh, the Shadu? Yeah.
Mhm.
Shadu. Anyway, the crab man passes his saving throw, is unaffected by the light spell, and everyone needs to roll for initiative.
Oh dear.
Ooh, super crab, super crab.
Oh, of course. Is it
Basti-
it is in the day right now, right?
Nice.
Yes, it is daytime.
Eh. Yeah, it's still worth it, I think. It's okay.
Ooh, good roll, Gerald.
What is the initiative for a longsword again?
5.
+5?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and Rock is still putting on his armor.
Oh, this is
This is round 1 of armor putting on. Gerald, it's your turn.
Alright, I just ready in action for when the crab gets close.
Okay, Tapian, it's your turn.
Fairy fire! We all have now +1 to strike this creature.
Is it +2 at night?
Yeah.
That's why you're asking about day?
At Twilight or better, it's +1.
Okay.
So for 8 rounds, since I'm 2nd level.
Nice. And Cassandra, it's your turn.
Just gonna hold an action, I suppose, then until it comes up.
Okay.
Like it's like still in the water, right?
Yes. And the crab scuttles on shore. Now, I guess we didn't really figure out who is where.
Yeah.
But if you're holding your actions, I'm supposing you guys are the closest people to the crab. Right? It wouldn't make sense if you're holding your actions if you're standing behind Desmond and his family. So the crab man scuttles up onto beach, looks around, spots his prey. The old man. Ah, an easy target. No one will miss this one. I'll be able to grab the old man and get away in no time. The
Is this a
crab
pirate
scuttles
crab
towards you,
man?
Gerald.
Is this a pirate crab man? Ah, the old man. He's an
And
easy target.
and the thing is, like, he's just gonna go up and ask for directions, really. Like,
The crab.
Do you know where this man who was drowning was going to?
the crabman scuttles up to you, Gerald. You have a ready to action. Do you take it?
Yeah.
What if the crab's trying to ask for directions?
He would have said something instead of getting
What if
within
he's
melee
shy
range.
and just needs to get really
Wait,
close to you to speak?
If he's that intelligent,
I
why
miss anyway.
am I sword?
You swing your staff?
Mace.
Your mace, and it clatters harmlessly off of the crab's armor with this like glancing, tumbling blow. Cassandra, I also believe you had an held action.
Can I, if it's like starts to like go for like to grab or something, like can I just like try to attack the claw? Is that
Yeah.
Possible?
Yeah, so it tries to go up and get Gerald, and you can make an attack at it. Yeah.
How big is this crab man?
He's like 7 feet tall.
So he's a large creature.
No, he's a medium creature.
Damn it.
Why?
7 feet tall, 4 feet wide.
Okay, let's see. +1 for
Specialization.
Clarifier.
Oh yeah, and
Yes.
Specialization.
Specialization, and I took half orc attack bonus in the +1 to longswords as well.
Okay.
And for
comes up to
clarify, it's
10.
like,
Gerald, excuse me.
no, it's a miss.
Oh,
The white miss.
Terrible miss. All right. The crabman takes both his pincers and tries to shred Gerald.
no, Gerald.
Oh my god, the 2 is a total miss, but the natural 19 is a modified 22. Gerald, what's your AC?
Yeah, that's crit.
What's your AC though?
17.
Oh my god! It's barely a crit.
What?
How do you have 17?
Alright.
Old man,
Combat tactics.
17 AC.
Yes, old man, like leather or whatever it was, armor, shield, and sword.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, I have armor, shield, and whatever as well, I
He's
guess.
a cleric, Neal, not a wizard.
How do you cast spells with a shield in your hand?
He's a cleric.
Yeah.
They can do that.
Not spells with somatic components.
But doesn't he have like a one hand? Or does it only just need 2
A
hands?
somatic component will take both hands. I'll let you cast things without somatic components with a shield, but if you want to cast something with somatic components, you're gonna have to drop your shield from here on out. I think that's a fair ruling. Okay. Anyway, the crab still crits
Verbal
you.
to cast light.
There we go. That's perfect then. The crab does crit you with his claw for 7 damage. It comes in and
Yeah, I'm
grabs you
down.
by the side and
Ah, the old man is down.
kind of shreds you, and then starts to scuttle back towards the water with his
Well,
prey.
didn't Simon have a held attack?
He already used it.
I already used it.
Okay.
All right, let's go initiative for next round. The crab is dragging unconscious Gerald into the water.
No,
Alright.
old man.
Ooh, sorry, Jared.
So,
Uh-oh.
Neal,
Yep.
if I have half my armor on, how much AC do I get?
I think that means you have it halfway on.
Halfway on? Alright.
Yeah, so you can like abort and just drop it, or you can finish putting it on.
This
Balls out. Let's abort.
Oh yeah, attack of opportunity, Neal.
That's true. Gerald would not Gerald. Cassandra would get an attack of opportunity. And Tapian, if you had a weapon, I don't think you probably weren't adjacent to Gerald.
No, I was a bit away from it.
Ooh, you crit. You single crit the giant crab. Good
Okay.
job, Cassandra.
Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat.
So let's see here. I'm double checking damage for a level 5. +2 for specialization and 16 strength. Okay, +3.
Oh, did you add the +1 bonus from the fairy fire? I
Yes.
forget that. Okay.
Yeah. 8.
Wow.
Shit.
Excellent.
No bye-bye, Jared.
Does that?
Yes, that actually kills the crab.
Oh,
It had 17 HP, and you downed it in one blow.
saved.
I.
Money.
All right.
roll.
The crab grabs Gerald, tries to drag him back into the sea until Cassandra describe your crab execution.
So like he's struggling like with Gerald, right? Like he has all his armor on, like it's trying to like drag him back into this. I think I go up and I pretty much slash off the arm, the claw, like holding him, and then I like just like do another like quick like stabbing motion right in between his eyes.
Ooh, whoa. Okay. You skewer that spot between the crab's eyes, because the eyes are on like little stems and stalks, and you go right between them, right into the heart of his nervous system. Crab crumples to the ground, dropping Gerald, who is bleeding profusely.
I rush over and use my healing proficiency. So I have to make a check, right? Since it's the first round, so
yeah.
Oh, but I can stabilize him. So
wait, no. If you have the healing proficiency, you can heal me automatically. The roll
but
is just to see if I regain D3 HP.
Yes, that's what he was doing.
To heal your hit points, I have to make a check.
Right.
I can stabilize you for free, but I have to make a check to.
Right, we're all agreeing on this, just in different words.
Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect. So while you guys are like stabilizing Gerald, and the Rock is like tossing off his armor that was halfway on.
No, the attack of opportunity went off before I tossed the armor.
That's true. So the Rock is still putting on his armor then.
Yep.
You guys are bandaging up Gerald. That giant seagull takes this opportunity to swoop down and pick up the day's lunch from Desmond and Lizzie, who were just starting to unpack it. Grabs the picnic basket and fucking takes off.
The crab?
Yeah, that's actually a really good question. Why wouldn't it?
Why
because
wouldn't it take the
bird
crab?
is not big enough to take the 7-foot-tall crab.
There is the severed arm of the crab.
The bird is not big enough to take the giant crab.
It wouldn't screw us if it didn't.
It's going for picnic baskets.
When it does that, I'll take the arm and I'll try to lure it away with the crab arm so to drop the picnic basket and take the arm instead.
This is not the right track. That track is way too calm and peaceful. We need something little.
Can I do that? Can I snap up the arm of the crab and run and just like try to entice the seagull so it drops the basket and takes the arm instead?
Sure. So the seagull's picked up this basket and it's flying away.
Okay.
So what? You just like chase after the seagull, waving the crab arm?
Hello.
As he does that, I cast darkness on the seagull.
What's the range of darkness?
Let me see. Where's the light spell?
I think
Did you memorize the reverse of light today? Because you have to memorize them.
No, it's a racial feature. I can cast Fairy Fire, Darkness, and Dancing Lights per day.
Wow.
Skills and powers is so stupid. It takes all, like, what's the point of having levels if you start, like, what's the point of starting at level 1 if you were basically a level 3 character at level 1, huh? Why not just make characters at level 3, huh? Stupid skills and
characters
powers.
that are basically level 5.
Skills and powers is so
Are we reading the same skills and powers? Because that sounds awesome. Like, I don't.
Wait a minute. Guys, this is freaking why nobody survives past level 5. If all of you freaking people are superstitious, because you're making OP characters.
Actually, there's a lot of truth in that.
Feature, please.
When you make characters that are super, super strong, the only way to challenge you is to make you face things that are even stronger or about your same strength. So if you have 20 AC at level 1, the only creatures that can actually ever hit you are the things that will kill you in one shot. So by making your characters too strong, you're actually ensuring that they die.
Yeah, except you're gonna have like 3 HP either way.
Well, when you roll like
and the
2,
random goblin spear is
But
just going to stab you.
if you have like 12 or 14 AC, you might be fighting people who do D6 or D4 damage. If you have 20 AC, you're inevitably going to be fighting people who do like D10 or 2D6 or 3D6 damage. Just saying, in your attempts to become super powerful, you end up facing enemies who are too strong for you to battle.
By the way, I do not cast darkness on the creature, but on the basket. So...
In order so the creature doesn't have to make a saving throw. You're trying to game the system right there. So the basket gets a saving throw.
I would think he's trying to make the creature figure out where it's at when it's camouflaged.
gaming the system, knowing that you can't center it on the creature without making a saving throw, but you can center it on the item that the creature's carrying, so the item doesn't get the saving throw, so the creature necessarily... It's like saying, I'm going to cast darkness on your armor instead of on you. It's that sort of like sneaky bending the rules to get around the saving throw, which is supposed to be...
It's pretty clever,
I
though.
don't know that creatures can resist that such a spell. So I would tactically target something that can't resist the spell. It's not gaming the system, it's a valid decision if I can cast spells.
Gaming the system and valid decisions are not mutually exclusive.
Let it go, Neal. It is not...
Alright, you're right, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
Let it go, Neal, let it go.
60 yards is 180 feet. The seagull gets a full round of action before you get your spell off, because it's happening while you're patching up Gerald. So why don't you make me an initiative roll against the seagull? If you beat the seagull, then you can get it off before he's out of range.
Ooh, can I like try to run under it? Like, can I also run initiative? Try to run after?
Yeah, go ahead.
D10.
Oh, the seagull rolled a natural 1 and you still beat him. Okay, go ahead and roll your initiative, Cassandra. 10. Okay. So Tapian gets a darkness spell off on the seagull and its basket, and then immediately there's a weird squawking noise.
Does it drop the basket?
The darkness, which you can see as a zone of exclusion, like falls, and the seagull like takes off towards the sky. Cassandra,
okay, I hope the basket is all right.
You can run into the darkness and look for the basket, but it's dark in there.
It only lasts for 2 rounds, so I just wait a minute. It will be go away in a minute.
Is the seagull taking off? Okay. It's like still in there in the darkness.
No, the seagull's taken off. It freaked out when everything went black, dropped the basket, and flew away.
All right. I guess I'll. No, yeah, I guess I'll wait because it's probably
All right.
I'm like ascending. Please let the basket be okay.
The rest of the afternoon passes pretty uneventfully. Gerald is injured, so he's kind of acting the same as he would if he wasn't injured. He's just lounging around like an old man.
Wait, so am I above 0?
Yes, you are. Actually, give me a 1d. No, you're at 1 because you were brought to below 0, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the healing it brings you to 1, regardless of what you were and what the HP would have rolled. It just flats out you to 1.
But isn't that only magical healing?
No, any sort of healing.
Huh, that is magical only.
Whatever. It's any sort of healing as far as I'm concerned.
It's Shenanigans.
And I will ask Cassandra and the Rock to watch both sides, so he is under my care of a proficient healer.
Alright.
To watch over him.
Rock, what side do you have? North or south?
I'll take north side.
All right, Cassandra, you got the south?
Yeah, like what do we do with the crab, man?
Ooh, that's a good point. We need to go make a run for garlic butter.
You do make a compelling argument, darling.
Oh.
Neal, am I awake enough to fish?
You could ask.
No,
Or
you can't
cook.
cast. You
Or
could probably cook a little bit. As long as someone like positions you near the spot where you had to cook so you didn't have to stand, and you can just do this, that's fine. Because this is what you do when you cook.
Okay.
Yes, I also do. I do this when I cook too.
This is cooking.
Alright, I'm gonna go cook.
All right.
Cook. Alright.
Good.
So I'll just like find a random beach going kid, alright? I'll go up to him and like, hey kid. I need you to do me a favor here, alright? I need you to go and purchase me a decent amount of some garlic butter, alright? I'll give you the money to do that, and if you come back to me with the garlic butter, I'll give you 2 silver.
20 copper?
20% of a gold?
0.2 gold.
No, it's not 0.2 gold.
No, it.
Oh, no,
it
0.2. Yeah, sorry. Not
That's
0.02. Yeah. Okay, cool. The child runs off down the beach.
Like I make sure to give him like the money to actually buy it first.
Right. The child runs off up north the beach, And moments later, a woman comes walking down the beach in your direction.
Okay.
She looks like she's going to try and walk past you. She looks like she's headed for Desmond.
Ma'am, I need you to stop right there, please.
Oh, it's okay, sweetie. I'm just asking him for an autograph.
It doesn't work like that. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's just going to be a quick moment. I'm such a huge fan. That is Desmond the Dashing, isn't it? Oh my God. His stories,
You know what?
I grew up listening.
Have you heard of the bar he owns?
Shenanigans. I have always wanted to visit, but I'm so tied to Kershwick, I couldn't leave my job or my family, and he never comes up here.
You know what? He has a special in a couple weeks. It's coming up where he's gonna just be like signing autographs the whole day.
Oh my God.
And it's in a couple weeks.
Where?
Down in Berkshire.
Oh, I can't get away. I have to stay up here.
sorry,
Okay,
but-
how about this? How about I give you my notepad and you go get him to sign something for me then?
I'm sorry. This is his one break time out of the year. You know how tied you are to your job in this place.
Oh, but come on, it's just gonna take a few seconds to
think
sign
about this.
something.
If
It's not a
someone
big
came
deal.
up to you, the time when you get that one day when you get to spend with your family uninterrupted, you don't have your boss coming in like, why aren't you doing work? That one day out of the year, and someone's coming up and bothering you minute after minute.
Oh, I'm sure he gets lots of time off. He's a famous person. He probably doesn't have to work at all ever.
He works all the time.
But he's
literally.
famous. He's a great hero. He doesn't have to do anything.
I mean, it's almost like he owns, operates, runs, manages, and pays for his bar. Because he does.
I suppose.
Yeah, and I understand. He is pretty awesome, but he just doesn't want to be disturbed. Like, this is the one time out of the year he gets to be with his family. And
But I never get to go to Berkshire. How am I ever going to get Desmond's autograph?
fan mail.
Can't you just send like a mail or
Fan mail.
something? Yeah, courier.
I bet he'd. You know what? I bet that'd be a great idea. You could start up a fan mail. You guys could send him mail and get him to send you back his autograph. And
I suppose. I just have to send it to Shenanigans in Berkshire, right?
yeah, that's all you have to do.
Okay.
Yep.
She turns around and walks away.
And remember, if anyone ever asks who told you to do it, my name's Artie.
Artie? Very good to know. I'll include you in my note.
I'm legitimately sorry about that one, Neal. I couldn't think of anyone else. It's just Artie. Yeah.
All right. She heads back to her side on the north of the beach. And the day settles down. Borsch has decided he wants to not make a sandcastle, but he wants to make a real fortress. So he gets a shovel,
A sand fortress.
digs like a 4-foot pit and piles all the sand up on the walls and starts digging like a doorway and everything. And meanwhile, Desmond's like coaching Layla on how best to assault a castle. And so they've got like this whole game going where Borsch builds a castle and then little Layla goes and like assaults the castle and takes it over. Which is fun the first time, and then the second time, like Desmond starts treating Layla like a little kid instead of the teenager that she is, and she gets really pissed off, and you casts like a color spray spell on Desmond, which of course doesn't work in the slightest because Desmond's way higher than level 6. Has absolutely no effect on him. But, you know, then the curses come out, and the family starts shouting, and Lizzie comes over. Desmond, you shouldn't treat her like a little girl. She's a teenager now. Mom, I don't need you to fight my battles. Desmond, why do you... And then Desmond's arguing, and then Borsch is still digging his sand fortress, and, you know, the day passes. It's a family day at the beach. It's fun, but it's stressful.
I said, like,
Did that one kid come back with the freaking garlic butter?
No, he just takes the money and runs.
I told him freaking 2 silver,
Yeah, yep.
but instead he decided that 5 copper or something was good enough.
Yeah.
I think we need a vacation after this.
See, I don't feel bad about 5 copper.
Okay.
5% of gold.
The day draws to a close. We're gonna go on to that night. Anything that you guys have to say or do before we go to nighttime?
I make sure to go to bed early.
I don't think you have any choice.
I'll tell Tapian, like, hey Tapian, I had a really great idea. So you know how people kind of want Desmond's autograph?
Mm-hmm.
I told them to start sending him fan mail down at Shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
If in doubt, already started it.
Okay.
Just so you know. All right. Pretty proud of this one.
What are you talking about, Tia?
Could you give me please a charisma check?
No, I'm like cracking up about this like as I'm talking about it. But if you want a charisma check, yeah, it's 10. Excellent. I'm just like laughing. I think I'm just.
I like give you the parenthood side. I have ignoring you completely.
All right.
It's a nice
Let's go to our second break. And when we come back, we'll see what happens on the second night down at the beach. See you guys on the other side of our break. Bye-bye.